Welcome to a short presentation to introduce you to factoryorganizer.com software. It's easy to use production management software and can be used in a variety of different industries, with a special module at the moment for screen printers and garment decorators. Now you can see here the dashboard which controls everything you see. Each department in your company is listed on the dashboard, and it tells you how many jobs you had in each department each day and how many of those have been completed. So at a glance you can always see what's going on in every department. On the right hand side here we have a list of current orders, and in the menu across the top we have the ability to go into different parts of the software. So one of the great things about it, we supply it sort of pre-set up for the screen printing and garment decorating industries. As you can see there, we've got art preparation, screen print application, but you can set up a process for anything you want, and these processes here consist of tasks, and you can get up tasks. So actually it can be used for any process-driven manufacturing process. So the idea behind it is a job would consist of a series of processes, and those processes would be a series of tasks. So for example, in the screen printing industry, they're things like, prepare the screen, print the screen, dry. So you have the whole process there. So if we move on, then you're able to see a summary of all your departments. So you can see each of your departments and how many tasks are in each of the departments, how many are waiting and how many have been completed. And then a department can be made up of a series of resources. So for instance, the screen room in screen printing could be made up of a series of machines, or like in this example here, the art studio is made up of a series of art workers. So it depends. A resource can be a machine or a person. Then we have an order. So an order has the traditional information you'd expect to find on an order. Who placed it, what the contact is. It's got extra fields for the screen industry, so you can find jobs you've done for certain customers or certain designs. You get a traffic light on the order, so you can say what stage it's at, and then you've got the process lines. And as we discussed previously, each process is made up of a series of tasks. You also then have product sheets behind it, which are the products that go into making things, and you have further notes which you can add to the system. Now the technical specifications, which we touched, obviously this is specific to the screen industry, but you can write different spec sheets for other industries. So it's telling me these are men's t-shirts, how many I need, how many to given, and we have colorways. So we can decide, whether it's printed on the front, printed on the back, how many colors, embroidered on the sleeve, is the stock allocated, have we picked the stock. So it's very easy from any part of the system to see what's what. This is probably one of the more exciting screens that you'll see, in terms of colours that is, but this is very useful. It enables you to drag and drop. So within a particular department, and you can see you have a drop down menu of departments, you can actually go in here, and green jobs you can do, amber jobs are actually in process at that moment in time, and red jobs means you haven't got the artwork or the stock for a particular one. So these can be dragged between machines within a department, and at the bottom of each box it gives you a summary of how many jobs you've got, how many left to process, etc. So a manager of a department can see what's going on in his department. And there we have the department workflow. So it actually shows us here, that we've got one print to do for Black Sabbath and 4 prints to do for Funky Monkey. Customer details, I think that's a reasonably obvious screen. It's like a customer database. Stock details, obviously that's the product that goes into each of the orders and jobs. Screens control, because it's specialist for screen printing, you can store the types of screen that you've got, the number, whether you've got splits, etc. And that kind of concludes the basic run through of what's there. There's also dispatching and invoicing, which I'm not showing you on this short presentation, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what factoryorganizer.com could do for your business. If you'd like a full demo, please don't hesitate to contact us.